Big up yourself. You don't know the time. Yo, yo. Welcome back to another episode of Cypher Therapy. It's your host in the motherfucking building. Monty G's in the stew. And also the beautiful co-hosts, Shake and Bake, Never Flake, Dem Narrate, Miss Jitty Parker. You don't know the thing. Big up yourself, Miss Parker. Big up
What's going
yourself.
on, everybody? What's going on? Welcome back to Cypher Therapy.
Welcome back. We got a special one today. We got definitely a special one. I mean,
Yes, we do.
and in front, before we even start, make sure you grab your papers, your herb, your lighter, your bong if you use a bong, for me, your gas mask if you really want to just pass out, for me, before the show get really juicy and funny. Make sure you have all that. Get your grabber if you smoke with grabber. If you don't smoke with grabber, I'm with you on that. I'm low-key trying to convert. But we got a special one in here today in the stew. We have a top shot, a driver, a bad man. Feel me? Once again, a bad man. We can say one more time, a bad man. The young Ginobili, aka Mr. Monty. Blaze of fire and light stone. Welcome, G. How you doing?
Yeah, bro, just backing out, bro. Doing what I can, bro. Trying to maintain.
Okay, that's what I like to hear.
So we're gonna get straight into it, just because we was talking a little bit before, and you were telling me about you aren't from this country.
Nah, I'm not.
So born in Jamaica, raised where?
I was raised in England.
How many years you was in England? So like, how young were you when you left Jamaica?
I was about five years old.
Okay.
At first, it was more so like a visit type of thing, because my family in Jamaica weren't the wealthiest, but everybody abroad was. They used to pay for our tickets to just go to and fro to see.
Money moves different when you elsewhere. I know how that goes.
You know what I'm saying? So like after age 7, that's when it was like, all right, like I feel like UK would be better.
How was it out there? Cause like,
yeah, what part of England were you in?
I was in Binghamton.
Okay.
So it's like
for people that don't know, where's Binghamton?
In relation to London.
In relation to London?
Yeah, everybody knows London.
Yeah.
So is it north, south? Is it more country? Is it city? Is it
Yeah.
rural?
It's like city.
A city?
Yeah.
Like
So
Birmingham almost?
Yeah.
Okay,
basically.
so I'm familiar with Birmingham. My mom's from Wolverhampton. It's about an hour from Birmingham.
So-
I'm very it's like a little London almost.
So
it's
what
not
about-
as busy, it's not as big, but it's still city life.
What about Manchester for me? Even though
I've never been to Manchester.
Fire for the name, because me soon call it Galchester. You don't really deal with no man.
Right.
But so compared to like Galchester, like how far is that?
In a mile radius, you can kind of say like, I'll probably be so off with the radius. Probably like 20, 10, around that, between 10 and 30.
It's not even miles over there. What is it? Kilometers or some
Yeah.
shit?
I don't-
Kilometers.
Kilometers, yeah.
I didn't even go to school over there, to be very honest.
Wait, so we went to school?
Literally, I went to school in Yard, and then I went to school at PS76 here.
So how
Big Hut
long
PM76.
Wait, how long were you in England
Like
for?
2 years.
Okay,
It
so
was-
it
Oh.
was 5-6. So at 5-6, then you came to the States. Okay, and then you've been in New York ever since.
How
Okay.
was that transition?
It was just weird because it's like family's gonna be like, you're gonna go wherever you want to go. Like if I say we're going here, we're gonna go here. I don't have no say because Jamaican parents are just like, you don't mean to be rough, but it's like,
What I say goes.
yeah,
Yeah.
you can't really fight it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so it's like, I was like, you know what, you know what I'm saying? It was cool, like in terms of living conditions, like it was a lot more better. 'Cause I was living in slums, like I used to live in
Tell me.
Townsend Meadows.
Alright.
Yeah, so
Just tell
it's
me you
like,
have a lighter.
it was crazy.
I do. I think.
I thought I had one. I could have
Oh,
sworn.
lighter
it
is
was
crazy.
I don't have no flames. Oh.
It's
I
crazy
could have
how
swore I put one on the table.
no lighter, because I definitely did say grab your lighters, bro. You don't
Word.
got no lighters, wicked.
Chill.
But that's alright though. But nah, the slums is wicked though.
Yeah, like I lived in a couple of places: Westmore Gardens, Townsend Meadows, Old Harbor. Yeah, a couple of places in Yard.
When's the last time like you've been back?
Back 2018.
How
Oh,
was
it's
that?
not too long.
How was that experience?
I was there
Well,
in 2018.
Yeah, but it's
Word.
like it wasn't for vacation or anything.
It's
Oh,
never
it's-
for
it was
vacation.
like work.
You visiting family. It's not a
Yeah.
vacation. You stopping everywhere on the island, but to have a vacation.
Right.
Like,
But it's like what happened was that my grandfather died. I was in college. As a matter of fact, to set the scene, I used to work at Playland Park. Now everybody uptown, if you worked at Playland Park, you from uptown. You from uptown for a fact.
Yeah.
You didn't work at Playland Park, you're not from uptown. Period.
Damn, I didn't work at Playland Park.
damn, I never
It's
worked
not,
there,
though.
bro.
You know
Like,
what I mean?
Yeah, I was about to say, I never
hard.
worked
I'm
there.
from uptown.
Literally.
But no funny shit. Even if you didn't work there, you knew somebody that worked
Yeah.
there.
Of course.
Both of my older brothers worked there.
My
Like,
cousins worked there. My little sister worked there now, bro. I ain't gonna probably be laughing.
I'm trying to show you. Somebody in your family worked at Playland, bro.
Yeah, my older,
Without
one
a
of my
doubt.
cousins.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like I had this like 2009 Audi A8. That was one of my favorite cars. Like my first ever German car to myself. So I remember that day getting the news, like the car shut down on me like in Larchmont going towards Rye. So like
yeah.
with German cars, like because we have BMWs.
Yeah.
So it's like once the car shut off, no steering.
What?
Yeah.
The steering is
Stiff.
electric. It's not
Yeah.
power steering.
It's
Yeah,
stiff,
locked.
bro.
Word.
It's locked, basically.
Word. So it's like this shit went into a ditch. I had to call for tow, all of that. Yeah, like
Man.
What was wrong with it?
had like very like bad electrical issues, which I wasn't too knowledgeable about because it was just
What is
a
that,
fun car to me.
wiring? That's wiring?
Yeah, it's wiring, like stuff like that. So like it's to the point where I couldn't even put the key in and turn it. It would lock the key inside the cylinder.
Ah,
So
yeah.
I was like,
Shit.
damn, thing, fuck up. So then I'm like, you know what? I have maybe like an hour left before I go to work. Drop everybody to my crib, park the car in front of my grandmother's crib, and then should boat to Playland.
Let me know if it's too hot.
I got you. So boom blast now. I'm on my ride. Everybody on their rides for the day. I get a call like 2 hours into my shift saying, "Yo, come home. Grandfather organs is shut down." So I'm like, what? So me now no car, I had to take the 91 bus straight from Playland to Yonkers, or I think it was New Rochelle, and then another bus to go from New Rochelle.
The 42 from New
Yeah.
Rochelle. I know exactly.
You get
I
what I'm
worked in
saying?
New Rochelle, and I always see the 91 stopping, and then you take the 42 to get uptown.
I never seen a 91. To
You
this
know what's
day.
crazy? I only ever
And I
see it in the
live
summertime.
I live in Westchester.
I think it only runs to Playland, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
That's
it
what my
does
sister was telling me.
From there,
Yeah,
for
it
a
only
fact.
runs to Playland. Because I literally see it all the time. It'd be like Playland bus, whatever. And it runs to and from Playland. There's literally all mad Playland workers and kids on the bus all the time. That's crazy. So you get home now, and then what? Like,
I'm sorry, my mother is balling out.
nah, go ahead, call, answer mommy, answer mommy.
Dukes.
Mama. Hey, mom.
You know, we gotta,
Because I'm at a podcast right now.
Nah, put mommy on speaker. Let
Yeah,
her do a
put
quick little
mommy on
shout out.
speaker,
Like,
homie.
Like literally, I'm on like a podcast, like
Nah,
we're recording. You
you
want to say hi to the podcast?
You live right now, mama love.
You want to shout out the website and everything too, the ministry and everything?
yeah,
go
go ahead.
All right, mom. But yeah, Tylik is fine. Everything is fine. Okay. Yeah, he has everything. No.
What?
So mommy was moving with you from England. This was mommy moving.
Yeah,
you
it's
moving with
all
mommy.
like grandma's like idea.
Okay.
Cause like she knew how bad we was living, and she's like, I need y'all to do better.
Mhm.
So like, England's more like a test trial to see like, all right, this is a real state for us or not.
Okay.
So then once we figured out like, things a little bit different than here from yard in America,
Yeah.
not jacking it. So came over here, lived on Baychester.
You was moving with the peas, them, the man, them.
Word, man's was never hot. Bro.
Men's was never hot, bro.
Hot.
Men's
You know
was
what I mean? Seen
never.
us?
Ryan, I'm breaking my.
Shit, my bad, bro.
Nah. You
His split
Gucci.
celebacy.
Yeah, I was on some celibacy for a minute.
I said it's on
I ain't
split
gonna lie.
celibacy.
That's a
right
part
now.
of purity, bro. I understand.
I'm like, it was good though. I ain't gonna lie. Like,
Sometimes
not
you need that
smoking.
break.
I didn't smoke probably for like almost. Today's the 10th.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say July 15th was the last time. So that was like
Over a month, no?
yeah, almost a month.
Yeah.
Like look, give or take. I was tempted like the first 2 times. Like,
Yeah.
damn, I want to roll up.
Because the thing is, it's like me per se, I can't just wake up and be like, I got a cup of eighth. I can't do that. Like, because I'm active still, I can work on cars, I play basketball here and there. I can't suckle myself to be like, yo, let me spend $30 on an eighth. I gotta like either be on occasion or like, let's say it's been like a couple weeks past.
Okay.
Like, I can smoke a couple spliffs today. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Okay, shit.
I had a little gap. You know what I'm saying? make sure I don't.
So a spliff is more like a reward for you, like in idle time. It's not really like some people it's a part of their day. It's
Yeah, just
routine.
wake
Like,
up.
I know I come in at the end of the day, or you feel me? If I got a busy day, I'm not seeing a spliff in the morning. Like we going through the day, getting shit done, and then
Exactly.
by midday it's all right. First spliff of the day, let's get to it. But I mean, I feel what you're saying. Not for everybody, it's not a routine. Like,
Yeah, because you
Definitely
don't want
not.
to get your body to be used to you being frazzled to the point you can't eat, to the point you can't do certain things. Your
that should
mind
be
is different.
scaring me.
I ain't gonna front low key. I thought that was like a
You
fake
felt
was
like you
fear.
got
Like,
to that point.
yeah, cause like before I used to never eat breakfast, right? So from like 8th grade, I was taking like public transportation type of time. So
Right.
it was just like eating breakfast, say hit or miss for the week. Like when I got to high school, it was just like, yo, food started getting good, you know. At Catholic school, food, breakfast hit.
Mm.
I mean, if you went to Mount, you know, you getting a bacon egg, go crazy. The little pink
wish.
lemonade.
I went to Evander Child's campus, my boy. That sucked.
Yo.
We ate chocolate milk with everything, all pizza to the
That's good, Evander.
Yes.
You know the little beige building behind Evander?
Nah, you going
What's
crazy.
the name of that school?
You going crazy.
The Learning Tree Preparatory Cultural School.
Learning Tree.
That's where we went.
Wow.
We both went there. That's how I was saying. I know Monty since middle school.
That's crazy.
Like,
Mm-mm.
yeah, we both went there.
What?
That's dumb funny.
Learning Tree. That's literally like if you don't want to bring your kids to Catholic school because it's too much bread or whatever, every Jamaican or Caribbean parents go to Learning Tree.
More
My
than
mom went
that.
there.
Your mom
went
went
to
there?
Learning Tree?
Yes, because my mom
Swear
was born here.
Swear to God,
Wait,
your mom went to
Wait,
TLT.
how old Sister Lois now? Sister Lois
gotta be in her
oh,
70s, bro.
I ain't gonna front.
Maybe early 80s,
I'm
bro.
jacking she 100 right now.
Cap.
I'm jacking, bro.
But you know she don't look her age. She don't look her. I
It's
know
the
she
teeth.
don't look her.
It's the teeth, bro.
I know.
You don't want to tell me nothing.
You
It's
know,
the
you
teeth.
know,
Hi. How you doing today?
Yo, chill, stop
It's
this.
crazy because I met
Nah,
her.
we love her. We love her.
I met her because it's like my little sister went there, like when she was around 6, around that. So,
Okay.
excuse me. I picked her up one day. I'm like, damn, this lady has some nice ass teeth. Like, what's going on? Like, what's up? Like, what's going on?
Nice ass teeth, got it.
And I'm like, I don't know if I should like say hello, like get a smile out of her or what.
I move the ashtray to the middle.
I got you. But yeah, like coming to America, it was like
Culture shock?
it wasn't really a culture shock because I used to visit a lot.
Okay.
But it
But
was
you were still
like,
so young too.
yeah, I was young, so it's like knowing the experiences I went through and seeing someone like that always just talk to me and be like, "Yo, when I see you, do this, you're gonna do that," and get into certain things.
Mm-hmm.
And I saw my aunt, I was like bawling, like I ran in the terminal to her arms and just like
it was on some movie type of time.
word, like on some
Yeah.
Jack Rose, like I was like
Yeah.
word, like it was
Yeah.
dead serious. So it's like after a while getting used to like American like Western stuff, I was like, yeah, this is it.
So you were 7 when you came here. 9?
Nah, I was 9 when I came here.
Yeah.
It was
2 years in Jamaica.
exactly.
And 2 years in England. Right?
Yeah.
Okay, so boom, you said earlier like you got some cars and you was a mechanic, right?
Yeah, that's what happened to finish that story.
Yeah. So how did you get like where's the story behind that? Was it like a family member? Like your uncle maybe worked on cars and you just like fascinated, or it was just like you just seen it and you just like cars and you just like, yo, I'm just gonna build a car.
Like what was your first like earliest memory with a car? Not even necessarily like, oh, I know this is my passion, but like, yo, I'm starting to lean towards this. Like,
well, what it was is that now if you go to yard, you see like most taxi drivers have like manual cars or loud cars or cars with music. That aura to be a part of like, let's say you go into school or going to work with your mom or whatever, and you go to like a cab depot. There's mad cabs, everybody's doing their thing, everybody's playing their music, smoking their weed, all of that. The atmosphere is what made me feel like, yo, cars is really lit. All you hear is just cars flying past stuff, and like it was just lit.
Do you feel like car culture in Jamaica is different than car culture here?
Of course.
Better?
I don't know if it's better. I mean, if you kind of say it like this,
depends on what you're looking for.
You can't. Yeah, depends on what you're looking for. Because in terms of like, let's say drag racing, they take that very seriously.
Yeah, man.
Very
so
seriously.
You race?
I did at a certain point. Yes.
Okay, that's dope.
Yeah.
Please don't lock me up. You said in yard? Nah.
Yeah.
Every
I-
time I go to yard, my parents is like, "You're not going nowhere without
Listen
us."
to me. I feel like you could drive in yard. You can drive anywhere.
Yeah, of course.
What
Of course.
you ever drove in your yard?
Hell no.
I
Like,
ain't
yo,
I'm
first of
low key.
all,
I ain't gonna front. I'm low key shaky to drive in your yard.
I'm shaky, yo, bro.
Or some, not even on some like, yo, big one thing like you can't drive. It's like, nah, bro.
I
First of all,
feel
I'm driving
like-
on the whole opposite side,
That
and then, bro, it's no rails, bro. Mountain, bro.
yeah,
You
bro.
can legit fly
Clarendon,
off
bro.
and end up in a
Clarendon, bro.
bush.
Yo,
over.
my stepfather's from Portmore, Swift River. So we went there 2018, and he lives where his family's from. It's like a valley, but you gotta drive over the mountain to get to the valley.
Yeah, bro. See,
It's one road going up and down the
and
mountain,
there's no lights half
and
the
it's
time.
people coming up and down, and it's just a honk, honk, honk,
Yeah, that's to say, yo,
Yeah, to let you
just
know,
to
like,
let you
I'm
know
coming
I'm
around.
around the
Somebody
corner. Yo, at nighttime, you can't see.
bro.
Yup.
You
Just
cannot see
headlights.
nothing.
Headlights, I just
All
moved.
the Jamaicans out there that know like Rock River and then places like that, Diamond and places like that, to go up that big ass gully side, it's wall, road, death. Like that's just literally it. That's all you got.
Yo,
Nah.
that shit, like, I feel like you could drive in Jamaica, you could
Yeah.
drive anywhere, bro,
Yeah.
because that shit is
When
different.
I was there in 2018, like we had my cousin married somebody that was like into cars like me, and he had this regular like Toyota hatchback. Who told me to sit in the back? I sat in the back of that shit. It was literally 30 minutes of just all over the place. Like I felt like I was
No.
getting kidnapped.
Yo, you
in that
feel
shit.
like you on a roller coaster for real,
You
bro.
know what I'm saying?
And
So
it's like, some of those cars be gutted out. Like,
oh yeah, trunk is got out like
Yeah.
fuck.
yo,
Fuck.
it's not even a seat back there sometimes.
It's
bro.
not.
I had to
Shit.
sit on a like not even a napkin, like a little towel. I had to wrap this
Just-
shit around
just
my
hold
pants
yourself,
and
boy.
hold myself against the wall, and it was crazy,
Yeah.
bro.
Nah.
That's how life is in yard. That's regular.
So did
Everyday
your, I mean, and I just get this from Instagram. Sorry, I was snooping, but did your love for German cars start in yard, or did that start here?
It started here for a fact.
Okay.
This man wasn't a German man.
It's crazy because like my great grandfather's German. No one knows
Look
Backside.
at that.
that. So the thing is,
What is a Honda boy?
my uncle had a 2003, 2004 BMW E46. I think it's a
Clean.
330 Ci. It's automatics, obsidian blue, soft top, drop top.
Ooh.
You talking to somebody that don't know
Oh,
too much
so
about cars.
basically,
'Cause I know
damn.
Monty knows what you're saying, but me, I'm
Jeez,
like,
man.
I know a little bit. I used to date a car guy, like I said, but it's like I don't know.
You ever seen Taxi?
Yeah, the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You-
I know
you know
that
the
blue you
white-
talking about.
You know the silver BMWs that was driving?
Yeah.
Basically like that.
and
But-
like the color was like kind of like his color, but
It's a
It
little
was
bit lighter, darker. He
Yeah.
has
City was
that
darker.
dark blue. Isn't yours like dark almost?
Yeah.
It's like
a
before
blue and purple.
midnight.
Yeah. It's like
Yeah.
it
It's
mixes.
right before
'cause
midnight.
imagine the rock obsidian. You see
Yeah.
how like it's a dark color with different shades of it.
Yeah,
It's
that's
like
what I'm
that, but
thinking.
blue.
Okay.
Drop top.
Yeah, so he's like
Clean.
he's a dude where it's like he keeps his cars very clean. Like every other like week he would clean it, like go down to detailing the interior, all of that. So being around my uncle and having seen him
Seeing
so
his
much
maintenance.
cars, he had like so much BMWs like from
And that was here.
trucks. Yeah, that was here. Like on the Grand Concourse straight.
Oh, nah.
See,
Might
like,
go crazy.
Keep on just
insane. But yeah, same speed though. Like
put
yeah,
the
like
wire over and just tilt it. And if you
Copy.
want to pull it closer, you can pull it closer.
copy. So yeah, like he had like bare BMWs on the block. So it's like seeing him with his journey with BMWs. I was
That
like, yeah, I
inspired
needs
you?
that. Yeah, I definitely.
But you had a good for like at an early age of 24, right? You fake had some wicked cards, feel me? Because when I met you, feel me, you was driving a Honda.
word.
Give us
Honda
your
Accord.
lineup. Give us your
I mean,
lineup.
I'm
What
from-
has it been? You said you've had how many at this point?
I can fake. Let me run it off him real quick. So, he had a '98 CG2 Accord V6,
Yeah.
right? And you had a 2000 CG5 Accord 5MT.
Yeah. So that was
That was the beginning.
so that was beginning for Instagram because I had cars before that.
Oh, so yeah. Oh,
But
shit.
the thing is, I never wasn't knowledgeable about cars too much until I
Okay.
got to the first car, the '98 Accord. So
Okay.
I had like it was like a coupe, like a
Like
they
a
call
Honda?
it the,
Accord?
they call it like a Batman coupe. That's what they call it because
Okay.
the back looked like
Oh,
wings the size
yeah.
of like Batman.
Okay.
And after it's crazy because that motor blew up on me on the '95.
Jesus Christ. Bro.
Like it was crazy. On the way to fix it, I knew what the problem was.
Oh,
It
so
blew
you
up
just
on
like,
me.
damn,
Type
bro.
shit.
You just
Word.
bust up.
So then after that, I got to the CG5.
Mhm.
CG5 is basically like for the version of the car before.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But it was
Yeah.
manual. That's why 5MT. 5MT means 5-speed manual transmission.
Okay, M manual 5. Okay,
It's like 6
5 the
MTs
speed.
for
Yeah,
6,
yeah, 6
5
years.
for
Yeah, yeah.
the 5
Yeah.
years.
I know a little bit. I know a little bit. Like I said, the boy I took through,
Nah,
he had
you
a
nailed it.
340 manual
That's the
2017.
next cop for real.
And he
That's-
did
yeah.
a couple, you know, he had downpipes,
Okay,
muffler.
okay.
I know a couple.
You know,
I
a
don't
couple
know a
shit.
lot. I don't know a
But I'm
lot.
like, you know, like the
I know a
main,
little
you know, the
bit. Just
beginning.
because, like you
Yeah.
said, I've seen the maintenance. I've seen what he
Yeah.
put into his
Yeah.
car, and the cleaning every week, the changing the brakes the
Yeah.
changing
So
the
often.
tires. I've seen all of that, so I know a little
Okay.
bit of, what that is. That lifestyle. It's
course.
definitely a
Word.
lifestyle to say the least. But keep
Yeah,
going.
you.
Give me
I ain't
more
gonna
to
front.
run
He had
through.
a 06 MK5 GTI
Yeah. That car was something
DSG.
else.
So what does the MK stand for?
That's like the chassis code.
Yeah.
Like
The chassis.
every
what
code,
is-
every car has like its chassis code. Like his car is an F30.
F.
340 is an F30.
Okay.
Like anything 3 series is the F
F.
chassis.
Yeah.
Okay.
F31s, which is the
I like the 3 Series because they're like a little
yeah.
bit
That's
more
what my
compact.
that was
I
my
like
favorite
them.
like BMWs ever. That's my first
Yeah,
BMW.
I love the
3
3
Series.
Series.
So it's like those cars is like Mach 5, Mach 5 GTI, F30,
You had
and stuff like that. Yeah.
You had an E90,
Missed
E28i,
that car a lot.
6MT. I mean manual.
I missed that car a lot.
Wait, E90, that's again the chassis code?
Yeah, just
Yeah.
like the 3
That's
Series after a couple of years. Like BMW makes cars every 4 to 6
But
years.
that would be almost like the model of the car, kind of.
Yeah, you can kind of like yeah,
Kinda.
if you
Almost
were to-
get like what the car, like almost like I guess the body of it from that code.
Exactly.
Yeah. Because E90s, aren't they like more boxy?
not they look like regular sedans to be
Yeah.
honest.
Okay.
It's just that they're his version is the better version of my car. Like
Okay.
like his car the predecessor of my E90.
So after F is G's. So right
Yeah.
now you'll see like a lot of G's around. Like they here or there, but G's is like the new thing for me. Like so
The
anything-
newer Benzes are G's. Like I think I heard this boy
Like,
talking
you in the
about
wrong-
G.
you in the
a
wrong
G.
field.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You just-
I
Like,
don't
the
know
G-
nothing.
So basically,
All right,
alright,
BMWs you talking about right now.
Okay.
so BMW makes cars every 4 to 6 years.
Yes.
The viewers can quote me on this if they need me to correct me. So it's
Yeah.
like what I had the E46 that was like 1999, 2000 maybe 4 to 5.
Mhm.
And then
E90s 06 to 2011 and 12, depending on which.
yeah, depending on
one.
which
'Cause
yeah,
it's the
what-
coupe, and then there's a
yes.
sedan. 2013 and up is F.
to
Okay.
2018.
2018, 2019.
Okay, so that's when you would
Yeah.
kind of get the range and when it was.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so if you tap on
okay.
Google like E90 328,
Yeah.
it shows you all
It's like
years
that
of
range,
that chassis.
year range type thing.
Exactly.
Okay,
Right.
that makes sense.
You had another GTI. I mean, 07. I ain't gonna front. I don't know if this is the one I know of, but one of them was the one I was in. Quick, yeah, fun. The person that had it,
It's crazy I voted off that person.
yeah, man. Shit. First one, he. I ain't gonna front, it's just it's
Oh,
quick.
beer shots.
Beer-
okay,
it's
okay,
quick.
okay.
Like the thing with me, like I ain't gonna front.
Oh, you like the noisy stuff. I'm sorry to cut you off.
No,
You like-
Gucci.
I
I like to a certain extent.
To a certain extent. When it was cool,
Some of that should be too aggressive. I don't like
I know,
it.
bro.
word.
Like when it like the startup, like I like when my car makes noise in the morning. Feel me? Because it's like yeah, man.
Like when it
The
warms
cold start,
up,
like,
like
cold
yeah,
start.
that first start.
Race
when you
car.
everybody
finish.
know like yeah, he's about to leave.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I know. I definitely can say that first morning startup is different
Then
than
mid-
what
Of
you
course.
get throughout the day after you've driven.
Yeah, because the
like-
car is cold for like hours.
Hours,
so like
8, 10.
the oil temp has to go up there in order for it to calm down.
I mean, especially in the winter.
Exactly.
Winter is always gonna be loud.
Barking.
But now you got a big body. Front. You
Yeah.
got a big body. I'm gonna just say it's 16. I'm gonna just say like that because I don't want people to actually be like knowing like what your car is though.
Yeah.
Maybe out there. But I'm gonna just say it's a 3. Man pushing a 3.
Yeah, word. It's funny because I kind of like
Yeah, the story behind that, like what made you get that? Because not a lot of people, young as us, feel me, is really pushing a
Yeah.
X3 type of time.
yeah, I feel you. So
That's. I'm sorry.
like
Go ahead.
nah,
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I feel you. But it's like what got me into that truck, it was more so like I was tired of fixing cars. Like fixing cars is something that I love to do,
Mhm.
but the things to break all
Constantly.
the time, you have to think about it in longevity. Like, bro, like I'm not like in high school or freshman year of college anymore where I can spend money. And
Yeah.
it's okay. I can go back to mom crib.
Car's
I
expensive.
want to do certain things in life that don't consist of me building a car that I'm driving every single day.
So you consider yourself a grease monkey? Like you get
Oh,
under
yeah.
the hood? Like,
Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
Wicked, bro. Yeah, you are, yeah.
But that's your passion though. Like
Nah, yeah,
regardless
for a
of
fact.
not wanting to do it, like that's something you
Yeah, of course.
enjoy.
Of course. Like, I came from doing brakes, learning how to do oil changes, to pulling motors out of cars and fixing things that break over
I didn't get to
time.
that point for me. It's kind of bad because like my whole father and grandfather mechanics, and it's like I didn't go to like taking the engine out. Like don't get me wrong, I could change my brakes, like can't tell me shit.
It's
Word.
levels.
Change my brakes, change oil, and like the main thing that you fake need to know, like
Yeah.
change your tire, bro. First of all, hold on. Any man that's driving a vehicle and you say, yo, you drive a fast car, race car, or whatever car, and you do not know how to change your tire. I don't want to hear like, oh, I got run flats on my car. No.
What's that? What's run flats?
Run flats? All right, so
Oh, that's the shit where it like seals your tire if it gets punctured or some shit.
That's the fix it kit.
Yeah, that's fixed
Okay.
kit. Run flats are basically like, so I have run flats. So say if a nail goes in today, right, and I'm driving, it's not gonna automatically go down. Yeah, OD not going.
Knock on wood, yeah.
Why?
That's a good guy.
But it's just like I could still drive 80 miles
Yeah,
per
so,
hour
yeah,
still
yeah.
until I get that fixed. You know what I mean? But
It's not an excuse.
it's not an excuse.
If you have a
Like
machine,
you
should know what
need
you're
to
doing.
know, like,
Yeah.
because God forbid your mother or your sister or your gal, I mean, break down and they say, babe, yo, I fake suck somewhere. It's late at night, tow truck expensive as fuck,
Yeah.
Word.
bro.
Especially if you're on the highway, right?
Yo. Especially on
They
what?
take their sweet time.
They
Let's
taking
say
their
because
sweet
you can't
time.
regular tow trucks can't get on the highway,
Nah,
right?
because every tow truck company has a contract with certain parts of
the highway.
You ever notice that you come from Queens to get to the Bronx?
Boroughs.
Exactly.
That's
So like you see how like you come off the Whitestone Bridge and you're driving back to towns, right? You see that Universal Towing is always on a 95 because they own a contract there. On a 95, that's
Yeah.
their contract. Anything past that, like over the bridge, another tow truck company owns that.
Okay.
So whatever time they said they're gonna come, you gotta just
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Word.
A little better?
Yeah, that's valid.
All right, bet.
Appreciate it.
No problem.
Are you really a driver? Like, is this not you, but in general, like, feel me? Because people may say if you don't work on your car, you're not a driver. I can't really rate that because I definitely know some people that's drivers but don't really like know to like really get in depth with their car, like working wise. They know it, like they can see it, but they not hands on. I was like, yo, I gotta take this out, this and that, Like,
I feel like that like fixing your car
Mhm.
considers you a driver because it's like that's a part of the game. If you say you're into the game,
Mhm.
you have to know the levels between I need this or I can put this on to make this better. You know what I'm saying? Like you can buy an M4 right now know how to drive it, you're drifting it, doing all types of crazy shit.
Dangerous.
But then if you don't know that you have to change your crane cup because you're tuned,
oh yeah, that's one thing.
Like,
Not a lot of people know about the crazy.
no one knows that until they blow their motor and they're balling for a $10,000 motor that they can't afford right now. You know what I'm saying? So it's like knowing how to do little things like your brakes, like we were saying, oil changes, spark plugs, know how to gap them, know how to tune your car. Because with BMWs,
That's what makes you a driver.
Because it's like you have to know what you're driving and how to maintain it and how to have it to your liking without having to pay out.
Being in tune with your car,
right? Like you can be
exactly
in tune.
What you're signing up.
Like
for.
I'm not saying to pay to get your car done with is not being a driver, because at least you know what to do.
Yeah,
to
you
make
know,
it that
you know
way.
what it is.
Some people just be like, all right, I'm gonna just drive the car. If it break, damn, I'm about to be tired. I don't know what to do. It could be something this small, and you're about to throw away the whole car and get the same one that you beat it up
balling
and just beat it down.
Exactly.
You know
So yeah, facts.
I've heard this term. I don't know if I'm using it right, but do you consider yourself, what is it, driver mod? Is that the term?
I mean, I definitely have that. Like
driver mod.
Yeah,
like,
it's supposedly like it defines a very skilled driver. Like you're like supposedly so in tune with your car, like that. Like
I never heard nobody tell me that, but I'm like a driver mod. I never
mod.
Mod.
Yeah,
MOD.
MOD.
It's like, how can you say it? Like, we don't use it because, you know, our language is kind of different. Our slang is kind of different. Yeah. Some people, like, let's say CT or California, like, if you cut up through traffic, you white line a couple times.
Okay.
You got the driver mod. You get what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
No, man, you just know how to do it.
When people say Avid, that's basically the driver mod.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I guess I wasn't in tune with that because I was just, I'm a driver.
Something that I recently found out, too.
Okay. I was about to be like,
so you just recently, okay, like I said, talking to a car.
I knew the concept, but it was like the name just threw me off.
The name threw me off crazy. Different. I was just like, driver mod. I'm like, you talking about
like,
modification?
as they say a little bit of what it is, I'm like, oh, okay, I got
you.
Okay.
Who just go to?
Monty, you still with us?
Yeah, I'm still be.
You know, whenever you guys want to tap out, no biggie.
Nah, tap out is crazy. Don't ever put that on my chest like that, bro.
Just trying to be considerate.
That was disrespectful. That was wild disrespectful. But we gonna also talk about, what's some crazy shit like?
Yeah, since we was talking about driving,
shit,
craziest
like cutting up.
Cutting up?
Yeah.
Because I know everybody has some
What's
crazy
your
story.
craziest like story on the road, like driving?
You think was like, I want me, I bug out that. You just have to just say, oh, bro.
And if you have the footage, we would like to post that too.
Nah.
I'm not gonna lie. Okay. I think I have one of the videos. I've been through a lot of shit with cars in terms of like good things and a lot of horrible stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying? But this one time, it's a group called We Are in the Movie and do like takeovers and stuff like that, like Big Boots.
Okay.
Like, he does what he do. You know what I'm saying? He's a white guy. And he had like a 10K or 20K. No, I'm lying. It was an 80K follower special, like a car meet. Big slider show, fireworks, all types of stuff. So it was in Staten Island. So me and the bruvs was like, yo, we out. You know what I'm saying? Like, I said, all right, cool, I'll go.
That's that UK Linda.
Words. Me and the bruvs was like, yo, we out. So, what happened? Yeah, let me pass it. I was in the first GTI. I was in my 06. It wasn't, nothing was done yet. It was just straight, just like intake. That's what it was.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So
still I do some type of work.
It's me and my boy Jordan and my boy Monty, right? So we're driving through, I forgot what highway that is that connects from, I forgot where in New York to like Jersey. We're cutting up. And
you come from up top?
Yeah.
What's the shit called? Palisades.
Basically the Garden State
Yeah.
Expressway, I think it was, right? Something like that. So we were cutting up. Okay, cool. We had a friend in a Civic that was like 3 cars up, and in the video you see like he's braking. And he brakes like out of nowhere. He says he got a brake check, which I don't believe. I'm sorry, bro, I don't believe you.
Damn. He said, yo, all these years.
He's not doing it. He brakes and everybody else behind him brakes. Now me, I'm doing like $125 through the tunnel. So it's like literally like almost $125.
Hey, I'm bugging. I said Palisade. You said through the tunnel just now.
Lincoln
Tunnel. About Lincoln Tunnel?
You either talking Lincoln or the Holland Tunnel.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah. Okay.
This is why.
That's what I was just saying.
He's fine. Go ahead.
Word. So like, push come to shove, I'm doing the 125 towards like where we was at, and my boy Chad, shout out Chad, my boy Chad. He using a 335, a 6-speed 335.
Okay.
So I hear his car like neutral out, like you don't hear the car like in RPMs anymore. So I'm in my head, I'm like, is he braking? Then I see him brake like hard, like mad hard. So I literally like swerved. Like my GTRs are front wheel
Mind you,
drive cars.
and you're in the tunnel.
Yeah, I
And the
looked to the
tunnel is
left.
tight.
It's 2
The
lanes,
tunnel's
bro.
only 2 lanes.
I
to the
looked
tunnel.
into the left.
Oh, yeah,
no
one
one was
lane.
there, and
Okay.
literally like I swerved into it. The car just backed out like it swung the rear like out,
Yeah,
caught
yeah.
it back.
For people that don't know, you said that car is front wheel drive, right? So nowadays it's
Yeah.
a big difference because we have rear wheel drive, front wheel drive,
And
all-wheel
all-wheel
drive.
drive.
I mean, majority of the time people are driving all-wheel drive cars. I mean,
Yeah,
if you're not driving like a manual, like it's a hit or miss. But if you're doing a rear wheel drive, it's like you're doing manual car or a DCT. You know
yeah.
what I mean? But
For a fact.
front wheel drive, I want y'all to know, trying to stop a front wheel drive car is very difficult.
Very
Like
different.
it's worse than rear wheel drive.
I'm
Like rear wheel drive, back of the wheels, you trying to brake, they lock up. You no matter which way you go and you start sliding left, just know you just gotta count.
You gotta
hold
counter
it.
steer, or
Can
you
I
gotta
tell
just
y'all
hold it.
shit?
Mm.
Me being a passenger, that shit is fun as fuck.
Now it's fun.
It's fun when you know
I
when,
love-
when it happens to the person that's driving knows what he's doing.
Yes, when the person that's driving knows what they're doing, that shit can be fun
If
as
it's
hell.
on an accident,
on an accident, that'd be the
Bro,
worst.
But
Gosh,
even
dog, now you messed
it's
up
on if it's on accident, but even like those quick catches,
You gotta
those
play it
shits
off,
be
though.
fun as
I'm
fuck.
Word.
playing
Yeah.
the shit off like, yeah, bro, I did that. Deep
Mhm.
down heartbeat to rush
Yeah.
the fuck.
Fuck.
You just like, yo, bro. We want to just stop right now and get out the car and say, yo, thank God I ain't going nowhere.
Word. So when that happened, like it was adrenaline. Like as soon as I like seen like that shit open up, I was literally looking at my other man that was just wiring through traffic in his Lexus. So I'm like worrying about, damn, he's bugging right
It's
now.
kind of far.
Yeah, so I'm
it
like,
kind of pushes you to
yo,
go catch up. Like,
word.
okay, I do
Like
that.
my son Dev has like a Lexus IS 250 or 350. I forgot which one it was. So he's just going through like cuts crazy, like just this with a full car of people. So I'm like, yo, he's wilding. In the video, I'm gonna show y'all. Like I'm like, yo, he's wilding. But then I look in front of me now. I see Chad is like braking. Now I look at my speed, all in one motion. I'm seeing I'm doing almost 125. So I do that. It's kicking out. I gain it back. All hit my brother saying, "Bumbo clock, dog."
Mhm.
And I'm like, yo,
It'd be
what
the worst
the
when you have
fuck?
people in the car with
I
you.
wasn't even like, it wasn't even like, yo, bro, oh my god, we almost died. It was more so like, yo, who's this dickhead that did it?
Nah,
You know
for
what I'm
real.
saying? Not knowing it was
Nah,
my
for
man's the whole time. So I was like, yeah, that was like damn near like death for me. Like word.
Yeah, that.
But it's a part of the lifestyle. When you cutting up, stuff like that happens. You gotta just know what to do.
Type shit,
Can't-
type
can't
shit.
freeze
Nice
up.
catch. Always can't freeze up. Gotta stay cool, calm
Word.
behind the wheel, right?
You stopping for the boys?
Never did.
Swear to God,
Never
never.
I ain't gonna front. There's
You
I'm
only-
not-
get,
I'm
you
not
get
gonna
up out of
say-
there every time?
Not every time. Not every time. It depends on the situation.
You gotta get low.
You get what I'm saying?
Mhm,
It depends on where you at too. I mean,
True,
The
true.
craziest place I ran from the boys from, I mean, I can say I don't have the car no more. Was like 211 in Laconia to the Co-op City, 95 to Queens. Like he literally like
211. You know, bro.
From Laconia?
If
From
y'all know 211 in Laconia, right?
Nah.
it's the
That's
strip.
that's basically Gun Hill.
Word.
Yo,
Like, I was on the strip.
it's a couple blocks over,
Or
but it's
that's-
like it's right there.
It's fake a troop though, with beer
Nigga
lights.
said to
Yeah.
Queens to the 95.
Bro,
He stopped chasing me once I got on the entry ramp to get on 95.
yeah, he knew he was gonna leave him.
He couldn't. Yeah,
Yeah,
it
you
doesn't
can't
even make sense.
chase
It doesn't
me
make
outside
sense.
your jurisdiction.
Yeah, it doesn't even make sense
He
at that
said,
point.
yeah, he said he
Yeah,
got
it was so basically what happened with that. It was so stupid because like I was riding dirty for like a couple of months with that car because
Ah.
like I was not paying out the ass for insurance because I'm young. Like young insurance is like you're paying over the amount you're supposed to be paying for the car. So I'm like, yo, I'm gonna just thug it out till I can find like local ways to make more money and then get insurance, whatever, blah blah blah. During COVID time, COVID time was a bad time for most people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I had this part, I had the downpipe for my GTI. My GTI is turbocharged. So I'm searching. It was me, actually, Vassal can vote after this. Vassal was in the back, and my boy Amir was next to me. And I'm going up to 11th, getting up to 212th, 213th on Laconia, and the D's, the silver
yeah.
Taurus, was coming down the opposite way. Me as a black man, I'm not gonna look at the cops as I'm driving past. That's easy bait.
yeah.
So I'm
Keep it
like,
pushing.
yeah, keep it pushing, right? Wasn't speeding. The car wasn't popping
You just once you see them turn around, you just all right, bro. I'm getting out of
Yeah,
here.
you already
Exactly.
know.
I don't want no problem with you. You gonna ask me being fuckery.
Right. So I don't know if y'all do when y'all drive, but anytime I see the cops like pass me, I watch them until I can't see them.
Oh
no
yeah.
more.
Exactly.
You get what I'm saying?
Everybody.
But
I don't
I
play.
don't be worrying about like the regular cops. I mean, like
get what I'm
anybody.
saying?
I'm worried about state.
Like,
So
oh yeah, you up there.
so
No matter where, I worry about state than anything
Yeah,
because they could chase you through the whole state.
So that's it's crazy with that. So I don't
Yeah.
stop for them, but city cops, nah, not doing it. But what happened was that as I got to 214th at this point, he does a U-turn at 211. And I'm like, rotted. So I slapped the shit in manual mode and downshift 2 times.
Wow.
Needham, Oakley, chilled on Oakley's waiting for him. As soon as I seen him turn the left, hit it. Gone. From there to 22nd to there to Shefflin to Walgreens. He tried to cut me off at Walgreens.
This man was cutting through blocks.
And then Vass was like, yo, bro, he's on your left. I look, see the cop like dead, like right there. I'm like, oh shit. So we had to get low. Like I'm going down the hill. What's up? Got to 95. It was dead ends from
you're not
there.
catching you on 95.
Word. But what made it worse, a couple days later, my brethren Will, same color car as me.
Oh, they thought it was him?
Yep. They was like, where's the CT plate at? Where's the CT plate at? He's like, what? I'm registered in New York. And then he took a picture of my car. I didn't know. He showed my boy, like, yo, this ain't you? And then he's like, who do I know with, like, a gray GTI like mine, but with a sticker on the back? He's like, oh, this nigga Monty. Fuck. So he called me like, bro, he's got me booked, bro. You wildin'. I'm like, oh, nah. My bad, bro. I had to get low.
That was wicked.
Word.
That's a wicked situation for me. But let's gravitate a little bit, because for me, let's go a little deeper. You started this new adventure. You are a car content creator now. You're slowly doing your thing now. Not slowly, but you're doing your thing now.
Yeah.
I see you doing your thing.
Right.
You do car reviews and I think project builds.
Yeah.
What made you get into that? Like, what made you say, you know what? I know I like cars, but what made you say, I want to go check out one of people's cars and review them and show them off and display them?
So I used to watch people in different states do it on YouTube that made like a lot of following and a lot of money out of it. It wasn't really the money; it's more so the fun of just the car scene. So it's like New York, we focus on drag racing a lot.
Yeah.
It's not drag racing; it's takeovers. Takeovers, you can find that California, Texas.
That's them.
I don't really fancy that, but it's whatever.
What's the difference?
A takeover?
I don't know.
A takeover is like everybody's in the big intersection or a big warehouse. Yeah. Everybody's just doing donuts, spinning, drifting around the crowd to the point the back of the car is like near the crowd.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
Those are all cases right there.
Exactly. Murder cases. So, as soon as that car touch anybody, you know somebody's going to break some bones or die.
Type shit.
You know what I'm saying?
You can't run.
At all. Because nowhere you could run, honestly.
Unless you're going to box down bare people, too.
It happened before, like on accident and on purpose. You know what I'm saying? Drag racing.
Yeah.
Drag racing is more of a like, okay, fastest car,
pass
it to the test.
Parker, pass the fire, pass that spliff right there. I'm like, that is my spliff. Oh boy. Shut up.
Yeah, but what got me into doing that, like, we preferably like stay in that realm of drag racing and takeovers. Like, we had to change it up, honestly, in my opinion. And it's a lot of builds that people don't know. Like, there's more cars out here besides one stock gangs cars and no hezzy teams cars.
Yeah,
and stuff
big up all the car enthusiasts and
of course.
Big up them, one stock gang.
Of course.
No
Alico,
hezzy.
Kai,
all of them.
30.
I mean,
some of my boys, word.
We all I ain't gonna front since like COVID. I mean,
yeah,
that right there kind of was like the way of like New York to come out.
Exactly.
Shit. Without getting in trouble, but low-key was in trouble.
Yeah, for a fact. When the 340 became a thing, when people realized that 340s can actually do 9 seconds, 10 seconds, and all that other stuff, that's when New York was like, all right, we're taking it by a storm. And then people from different states are coming with Camaros, S2000s, and GTRs and stuff like that. Like, people are actually saying, yo, New York got some cars. All right, we want to see what's up, take their money.
I'm not a car person again, but I went to, somebody took me to Impact a couple years ago.
Hey.
That shit was so much fun.
Yeah.
I had such a good time. I didn't think I was going to have that good of a time, but that shit was mad fun. My brother is a car enthusiast. He had a Miata. He drives mad different shit. He builds shit.
Yeah.
He's built engines and he does all that type of stuff. So I I feel like I've got to see like
Yeah,
trying to see
MPAC is like basically the same thing we're all into, but just the legal way because
Yeah.
yeah.
it's at it's at
Yeah.
Pocono Raceway in PA.
Yeah,
So it's
that shit
like
was so much fun though.
I believe it was 2021 when
That's when it started, right?
I think it started
No,
before that.
because
No,
I
before
went
that.
in
Yeah,
2020.
That's what started for us in terms of New
Yeah.
York. People starting to go there.
Yeah, I went in 2020, but we went. Well, the person they went with M&P. They
Yeah,
had their
and
thing
when
out
P,
there.
that's when we was betting. We was like standing in the stands. We was betting
Yeah.
money on who's going to.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I was there for that.
Yeah, I
That
was there
shit
for
was
that.
that shit
That
was
shit was
fun.
lit.
That shit was fun. That was a good time.
That was definitely some good
I was
time.
rich that day. Word. I was very rich that day.
That's what we like to hear.
Let me see the light. Thank you.
Nah, but it's also crazy, right? You got, I see you got 207 subs recently. You just got that.
Just got that.
You know what
Word.
I mean? But in 6 months.
Yeah, you know what's crazy? I didn't realize that till
In
like
6
yesterday.
months.
You got what?
You got 207
207
subs in 6
in 6
months.
Oh,
months. Yeah.
nice.
So it's
Okay.
like, so it because like I said, like we don't do stuff like that normally. We do like regular drag racing and
Mhm.
take over content. So it's like for me to like acknowledge other people's builds
Uh-huh.
that no one really knows these people like that. Of course, like my first ever video was my boy's Acura TSX. Those are 4-cylinder cars. The difference between a regular car like that and his car is swapped. Like it's the Acura TL motors are V6s, and he put that motor in that car. Well, the person before him did it. He just that's his man's. He bought the car, made it his own. So that was my first video. It like now it's like at like 969 views, almost a K. My favorite video was my Civic video. Now the Civic in the video does not come turbo. It didn't come turbo till like maybe 2014, 15. I could be wrong, but around the newer times. His car's like an old 2011, 2012, and he turboed it in his backyard. Like built the motor, put a turbo on it, and that video did 10K.
Okay.
So it's not about really the views for me or the subscribers for me. It's more so to put
Passion.
the passion
The
for it.
drive.
Everybody's like passion for their car and what they know that it could do out there. People can see it over YouTube.
That's fire. That's OD fire.
You did your first car meet. How was that? And it was like right on your birthday.
Yeah,
But
literally
it was
like
delayed. It was low key delayed.
it was delayed. It's supposed to be July 14th, but it rained. And I was
Happy belated.
appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Happy
And
Armstrong.
it's like it pissed me off. I'm like, damn, like I wanted to like work for everybody's time because everybody works. So I kind of linked up with Grim Life. Grim Life is a team that's in Queens and here in the Bronx. So I told my boys like, yo, you want to try to collab? In fact, they came to me and said, you want to collab with it? Make sure it's exposure. I'm like, yeah, sure. So once we got there on the 21st, linked up at Fort Titan Park. Everybody linked up. I did the microphone thing, like, yo, gonna drive here. Everybody sit together.
How was that? How was that experience? Because like I've been to like car meets and we drive out in places like that, but actually running it and like it's a lot of work.
Yeah, it's a lot of work to make sure everybody's okay. Because like, I'm not saying responsible for people's actions, but if it's your meet, if something happens, you're responsible.
Yes, your name on it.
So I make sure everybody knew before you started doing any runs, like, yo, this is what happens. We're gonna go this place next. The boys come.
Yeah.
Make sure I stay together, get each other's Instagrams, network with each other. Also, don't be pussy. Like, you see that car, oh, I'm about to, you talking stuff like, oh, the car could beat that. Nigga, go talk to the driver. He's right there. I'll let him. You want to put money up? It's up to y'all. But it was fun. Like, I had a lot of cars come out. M4s, G80 M3s. I had Turbo Civics come out. Subaru STIs, M540s,
Any
M240s.
type of car, bro. It's not just BMWs.
Every car was there.
Everybody should just pop out whatever car you got.
Word. Hondas, don't matter what it is. Bring that out. Run that.
But you're doing your second meet August 12th. No, yeah, August 12th.
Yeah, August 12th, yeah.
2 days.
2 days. So by the time
Yeah,
you see
it's
this,
gonna be lit.
it's already happened. You know what I mean? But just know. It was
you
a
know,
movie.
word.
You know what I mean?
But
how's this one? Because is this all by yourself? As in, like, besides like a partner, like you doing this?
the people that was on the flyer was my guys, and they were telling me because I made an Instagram post saying, "Yo, how'd you guys feel if I do like a banger, like something different?" Because back in the day, maybe 2-3 years ago, we would do like,
All right. Yeah, no, you're good.
Oh, my bad. So it's like we would like I don't know if you remember when people used to go to FDR Part 2 barbecues or have a little meet right there by Connor Street. Those things
Yeah, I
died
know
out.
about the cottage.
Yeah, like those things died out after a while because people used to live in those areas, so they would call the cops. It used to be whack after a while, and no one's really doing it again. So I'm like, everybody that's been doing these things are like people that's in their 30s, 40s. As a young dude thinking about how to like,
Make it for us.
make it for us, I wanted to throw it. So I'm like, yo, ask my guy, like, or ask Instagram, like, hey, how would people feel if I throw that? Some people like, yo, let's go, let's do that.
Yeah, it's enough of a network. Why
Yeah.
not?
So it was at first it was supposed to be a cruise to Times Square. Then my boy Dre was like, yo, Times Square is mostly like the go-to place for everybody to do a cruise to. So I'm like, right, you think somewhere else to go. That's not too far. People not gonna complain about distance. I'm thinking like, yo, I can just throw a barbecue. So then that idea went out to a couple of friends. My boy Kumi said, yo, bro, that's a valid idea. I talked to Dre again. Dre said it was a valid idea. So I'm like, you know what? I have a little barbecue at Hafen Park. I can eat there for an hour, hour and a half. You can chill, talk, whatever. And then either the latest hits, all gonna cruise
Yo,
back
you
to
don't
yard.
want to leave it. What's your dream car? If you could build it, engine, like everything, like what's your dream car?
My dream car.
And like, give me the aesthetic of it, like colors, all that. I need to know.
My dream car that most people that know me personally know this is my favorite car. It's a E90 or E92 M3. So an E90 is basically like, how can I put it? If you've seen Black Car, if you see my Instagram and see me doing like a burnout, that Black Car doing a burnout in, that's the E90. They have an M3 to that car. And the coupe of that same car, it's called E92. Those cars are basically the same motor, everything. I want to build that car. That's my favorite, like, ever. Like, I've driven one maybe like a year ago, and that's made it love it even more. So I'm like, yeah, I need that. Like, ESS supercharger, 9-in suspension, Apex rims, or just keep the same M rims on it. 6 speed has to be 6 speed. I cannot drive automatic in M's. It's like literally like a no go for me. Just Lula Seca blue or Laguna Seca blue. I'm sorry. It's like a rare BMW color. It's not rare to certain cars, but rare in different versions of the same car. Like,
Is it like that, like light, almost like ocean blue kind of?
Exactly.
I feel like it's like a Beamer blue. People,
Beamer blue, basically.
Beamer
Yeah,
blue,
that's what
yeah.
I wanted in that color because that chassis does not have that color as a stock color. That's an individual
Yeah.
color. Because back then, you could order it with BMW, like, yo, I want this color, this seatbelt color, all of that.
Would you? All right. If besides like BMW, like, would you do like a Toretto car?
Oh yeah, that was my first ever like favorites, like as growing up, like 69, 70 Chargers or like Mustang Fastbacks from 1969, or like I used to be a Hellcat fan too.
I ain't gonna lie, I got smoked by somebody like Sunday. Some old. I ain't gonna front. I knew like I wasn't trying to do nothing crazy, but some old guy Mustang, big tires on the back, and I'm like, nah, this car looked like the car from Too Fast and Too Furious with Paul Walker and
Word.
fucking my name Gibson.
Tyrese Gibson.
Yeah, man.
Word.
So I'm just like, nah, this man got some power on it, bro. I went into second gear. Man said 1, 2, tires start spinning out. Gum. I said, damn. Come on, I try to catch up by the time I reach. I said, nah, man, this one gap the shit out to me just now, bro. I just had to keep it real. I was just like, I gave him a thumbs up. I was like, nah, you got it.
Word.
I said, you got it, Philly.
Word. That's what I'm saying, cause like with those cars, it's like there's a lot of more like technical stuff in terms of like carburetors, camshafts. It's like big block Chevys, small block Fords. Like it depends on the car, muscle car that you're getting. Like me knowing about that stuff, I watch drag racing a lot. Not like regular like on the street, like actual NHRA track stuff. So learning about motors that way and actually seeing it in front of me with me visiting places with friends and stuff like that. That's how I learned. And being hands on after getting into the car scene, that's what made it better. And now I'm not to say I'm like an expert in terms of,
but you know what you're doing.
Yeah, I can like if you ask me to help you, I know everything.
Okay,
You know what I'm saying?
So,
yeah, of course.
Let me ask you this, and it's a two-part question. But one, what has been your most expensive repair, and then maintenance as far as your car? What does that look like? Like,
Yeah,
shit.
man, been doing.
I can say this because I didn't pay for it because I got hit.
Okay.
The most expensive fix was when I was going up, same place I got chased at, going up towards like 16th and Laconia. It's basically like Hicks around that area,
Okay.
Hicks Street by Pier 78. I was going up the hill to pick up somebody, and it's like literally like no stop sign. It's straight up to the light. Everybody else on the side of you has a stop sign. The person like supposed to stop twice for the stop sign. They stopped once, didn't see me, saw me last minute. Instead of braking, they got scared and just floored it straight into my quarter panel, like the left side of my car.
God damn.
And
Bro.
it turned me sideways, broke that side, and hit me to a pole. So both my quarter panels is fucked up. But that shit costed $4,000, and they had to literally like get another quarter panel from another car and fondue it and do all types of stuff. He couldn't even pull it out. Damn near total loss. Word.
I'd take.
I had crazy fixes, like expensive wise. Like me, if I know like the car isn't, like for example, my fuel pump went out in my truck.
Uh-huh.
Craziest shit ever.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was gonna happen.
That's crazy.
It's my fault because with certain cars with BMWs or BMWs period, you can't half-ass turn into a tank. The gas tank. Like if you know you need gas, don't wait till you get to the crib or the next day because you lazy. Get gas. That fuel pump go out, it's over. You know what I'm saying? So literally the day before my Atlantic City trip, it went out. So the next morning early, I had to go to a junkyard, get a fuel pump for $80, put it in there, gas flying into my face, all of that.
God.
Yeah, it was right before my trip to have fun in Atlantic City for 3 days. For 3 days, I think it was. Yeah.
Mess up a whole trip.
But I still went though.
But
I
you
made
still
sure I
went though. But see, not a lot of people. See, if you like cars, you know
I do what you have to do.
do what you gotta do. Sometimes, you gotta go to the junkyard early in the morning, go fix that. $80. I know for a fact he did not want to spend $80 on no fuel pump that morning.
Word.
For me, he kind of wanted to hit the road and go do what he has to do. But you're crazy.
What modifications have you made to your most recent car, or plan to make?
Because I want to trade this for an undisclosed car. Like I can say it might be 340, but I want to get into something a little bit different than the 340s. So
I'm going 240.
Yeah, M240s. I like them shits a lot.
Anchor front, the 340s, like, must be go crazy. Like the G, yeah, bro, I got to. I'm like, I ain't go front. Y'all getting me tight because I see everyone get it, but I'd be like, yo, bro, like, I don't want to be like that.
Word.
Like M2, like, I'll buy this shit out. Mini Cooper.
Mini Cooper,
Bro,
yeah. Like I started
people,
like them a little
I go
bit.
front. People be like, Mini Coopers is like for females. I'm like, do you understand a Mini Cooper S? I'm like, Mini Coopers were race cars back in the day. Like legit race cars. And I'm just like, I'll fuck up on me. Bro, Mini Cooper fit anywhere, actually.
Word.
Forget a Fiat. Fiat just one bullshit car.
Dog shit.
Bro, I hate it. Like, any of y'all, the little small little two-door squeeze up. Like, I been wanting to just see if I could just pick the car up and just fling it somewhere. Like, yo, bro, move out the parking spot, bro, because you're not supposed to be here.
Put it in your pocket type shit.
Word.
But like, in terms of that question, the last GTI was the last car that had like heavy mods. Like, because when Vassal had it, he had a downpipe on it, but I think the motor blew. The motor did blow. It jumped timing, and me, him, and somebody else like that saw that was interviewing VWs. He saw us. He's like, yo, I have like 3 of them shits in my backyard, and he helped us with the car. Vassal did the rocker arms, which is like the lifters.
Yeah.
He fixed the lifters, and the car was still knocking. So he ended up buying another motor, a friend from Audi, and got the motor put in. This, that, and the fourth. I just basically cleaned the car up. Like, he changed the coil packs. I got more coil packs, put it in the car. Downpipe I had to readjust because like the gasket in between the downpipe and the turbo was going out. Suspension I ended up fixing. Damn. A couple things I just fixed. Yeah, so
that's a good couple of minutes.
Yeah, costly situation right there.
Word. Like,
a lot of time though.
When I bought mine, like from somewhere else, not from him, the first one, I did the same things he did to his car, but besides the motor swap. Yeah. So it's basically like almost the same amount of money, but his car, when the motor blew, that's when all the money started just going.
That'd be the worst.
So yeah, that was a lot.
That'd be the worst.
I asked you. Well, you already answered. You said you pick stick over automatic.
Of course.
Tuned or stock?
Tuned. I need to be tuned. Like, cause I'm a dude where it's like I know how to chill. I could chill, but it's like If I hear a fume past my ear,
Yeah.
I'm gonna just and I'm out and I'm catching up to you and we're gonna just do that to the next exit.
Alright.
You know what I'm saying? But then it's like I need a car I need to have fun with. Like I'm past the Civics and Accord phase. Like I driven cars like faster than what I can possibly imagine. You know what I'm saying? So it's like getting used to stuff like that and driving them and knowing how they break tire or they lose control or something like that. Knowing how to really drive a fast car, I'm like, yeah, I'm ready for that. So
Okay.
for a fact, yeah. So
One more question.
what's up?
Is your dream car your favorite car? Like when I ask you your favorite
Okay.
car, I know everybody like no, I just
No. I'm listening.
no, I feel like everybody, you know, they have a dream car, but then you drivers, you have a favorite car to actually drive.
Oh yeah. It's a big difference.
Yeah,
Exactly.
It's a
So
big
what
difference.
is your favorite car to drive? Like
It gotta be that same M3, that same one, because it's like not saying it's like BMW, like their technology from years up to now has really evolved crazy.
Yeah, that's a fact.
So it's like certain cars, the fact that you can just like hug a corner at like 100 and it's like nothing. That's
even the
like,
luxury like aspect
yeah.
of it is like
Yeah, it's
insane-
like
is
bucket
insane.
seats. Like you have seats that's two-tone, like the bolster
you
parts is
seen
black.
I know you saw that 7 with the theater mode and
Oh,
yo,
no.
that shit is crazy. The
Yeah.
screen that drops down,
Yeah,
like
OD. Like
even the shit
new
that the
ones.
color changing, they have
Oh,
the
the
color
ambient
change.
lighting, yeah.
Yo,
Like they have like gold, pink, they have
Okay.
purple, they have red, they have blue, they have different
Yo.
colors. Like you know what I'm saying? So
it's crazy.
yeah, so stuff like that, that's what makes me like wanna like keep within the BMW realm for right now, because even old BMWs to new ones, like to the one that just dropped, they all like track wise, like the street wise, you cutting up wise, them shits is like one of the best cars ever made. For real. So yeah.
I always say that like I don't feel like New York is really the place if you want to be a driver.
I understand that.
I say that all the time because I feel like you guys don't really get to see what your cars could do. I mean, I feel like there's
Yeah,
a
like,
limit. Like,
I want somebody to drive my car, but I ain't gonna front. I'm scared for myself to like be in the passenger side of it, cause like driving, like, cause everybody know when their car is tuned, it's like, bro, you know, where's the limit? Where it's like, all right, relax, like,
Right.
I know what you could do. But now somebody that doesn't know and it's like, yeah, they could drive, but it's like I want to feel the rush too, but I want to be like, yo, bro, I'm moving, but I can sit back and relax. And be like, all right.
Yeah, like you
I'm
trust
Gucci.
them.
A lot of people I can trust in my car, cause I know what my car can do, and I know what I can do.
Yeah, like just imagine him doing it. It's like, wow.
The back seat,
you a
car
little rough
fuck up.
with that. Yeah, you a
Bro,
little rough
'cause
with
it's like,
that.
I feel everything. Like you feel like everything when the car lift up.
Word.
I love that.
You're talking,
When you
you
sink
just
in
be
your
like,
seat.
yo,
Oh!
Word.
You're just like, all right, take time,
And it's
bro.
like, in me, like a lot of Jamaican drivers can vouch for this. Like when I'm like shifting in the car, even as like my truck, like I'm just rossing, like the hand gestures is so crazy.
I love it.
Nah,
I
And
love
it's
it.
like-
It'd be dramatic. It'd be like,
It'd be dramatic for no
Yeah,
reason.
like I got a video with my man's let me drive his car. My boy Kendall let me drive his RSX. It's like a 6-speed RSX. It was a 5-speed, matter of fact. And Vassal was recording me. So like I'm downshifting, I'm like throwing it. Vassal's like Bumbleclad. I'm like, dog, Bumbleclad shift nasty, bro. I'm wound up the car, bro. It's like that adrenaline rush doing shit like that. And his cars are tuned or built. That shit is like amazing.
That's feeling right.
It takes me out the street for real, because I was in the streets a little bit before the car shit.
Oh, okay.
So like cars really kind of like saved my life in a sense, because God knows what I could have been doing like around this time without cars. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, big ups up. Yeah,
Facts.
you
That
gotta
shit's fire.
thank him.
that car shit is
Word.
fire,
I mean,
man.
Get out the
God.
streets.
Different lifestyle.
Word. Stay out the streets.
Stay
for
out the
real.
streets. For real. What's the quarter day? Let me hear the quarter day from you.
Oh, the day.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a good one.
Or what can you leave the viewers with?
Just stay true to yourself. Don't ever feel like you can't do certain things because you never tried. Try it first before you say you can't do something. For real, for real. Word. That's all I gotta say about that, for real.
You're done though.
Appreciate y'all for having me on the
Nah, I
podcast.
appreciate you.
Nah, I feel like we might have to
arriving
even
on
do
here.
like a part 2. 'cause
Nah,
I
we
feel
definitely
like
gotta
that
do a
was
part 2. We didn't even get really deep
Yeah.
in the because I think we wanted to talk about the businesses, caliper business that Feel me?
Oh, yeah.
People probably don't even know about that, but it's just like people do know about it, but it's just like you just gotta know.
You gotta know.
You just gotta know. But it's like there's a lot of stuff. But August 12th, if you're there, feel me?
BBQ and cruise, man.
Pop out, have fun. I hope y'all experiences. Yeah, see this dropping. I hope it was fun. I hope Monty gave you a show.
Appreciate
You know what I
you.
mean? I hope he get shut down. I hope the whole park get shut down. That's some real shit where it just say, yo, dog, we really fuck up the place.
Place rum. For
Feel
real,
me?
for real.
Parker, anything you want to say to the viewers?
Until next time, guys. I feel like this was a good one. I like this. Not just the. I like the car stuff.
You guys,
It's fun.
appreciate y'all. Hope y'all sparked up, light ups with us. Have fun. Now it's time for us to depart. Go get that food, cause I know you're hungry.
Facts.
That Bev too.
Be
I know
easy,
it's dumb.
guys.
Be safe. Love always.
Is that?
And we out.
Yo.
More fire! More fire! More fire!